Good morning. Today is the 19th of July. I would like to read in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 3. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. So we are talking about a weapon here that could be used for protection or to attack someone. If a person didn't know how to use that weapon, the person would bring harm to herself. As David says in the Psalm 23, that a shepherd is using that same weapon to protect his sheep. But here, if a person is not using the way it should, it's going to harm himself. And that weapon here is the mouth. You can use it to protect yourself or to destroy your life. This concept is nearly everywhere in the Bible. That's why we've been in these meditations on grace, wisdom, and words. We've been talking a lot about it because we find different verses in Proverbs and in the New Testament and everywhere that will show us. And Jesus said that as well. Everything that comes out of my mouth is going to come back to me. James chapter 3, verse 4 to 6, and I remind you that the book of James, nearly half of the letter, is talking about the dangers of the words that come out of our mouths. Verse 4 to 6 of chapter 3, take sheep as an example. Although they are so large and they are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants it to go. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and itself is set on fire by hell. He's talking here about the tongue that will bring destruction. And of course, when we bring destruction to other people, we are bringing destruction on ourselves. Because you cannot speak, you cannot give what you haven't got. If all you give is destruction, it's because you have destruction in your heart. A Psalm of David, the Psalm 64, verse 4 is going to say the same thing as Proverbs chapter 14, verse 3. They shoot from ambush at their innocent. They shoot suddenly without fear, using weapons to shoot at people. And then verse 8 of Psalm 64 says this: He will turn their own tongues against them and bring them to ruin. All who see them will shake their heads in scorn. They will turn their own tongues against them. Everything that comes out of your mouth will come back to you. And here in Psalm 64, these people are using their tongue as arrows, and they will come back to them. That's why the exhortation of Paul, when he wrote to the Ephesians and Colossians, when he was in a prison in Rome, he's going to say in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29, he's going to say, let no evil talk come out of your mouth, but only what is useful for building up as the need arises, that it may benefit those who hear. And of course, when you benefit people, you have the same benediction in you. It will benefit your life as well. No evil talk. Evil talk will produce evil on other people, but in you as well. It will come back to you. Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. That's the solution, is to have a conversation filled with God's grace. And then people will be blessed, and you will be blessed as well. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. You want to be protected. Let your mouth, your conversation be always full of grace. God bless you.